Well, howdy ho, good neighbor. Today, I just finished filling up this system, and you always got to check that inspector's test and make sure it's not dripping. So yeah, these old systems, they have a tendency to drip, and now what we're seeing right here is a dumpster. Not a dumpster fire, but a dumpster. He's loading that thing up. He's got that dumpster on a wheelie. He's checking everything twice. And as I see the top of that dumpster, you cannot have anything over the top of that dumpster. So he had a heck of a time. Look at, he's lowering it right now. I guess he has to resituate it. Maybe move his truck around, I don't know. But yeah, with those dumpsters, you can't have them overloaded or they won't take it. So there you go. I'll kind of stand out of the way. He's doing a double check. You want to make sure that thing is lined up just right. So you think he's going to pull that thing up. Nope, he just makes that thing do a wheelie with his little winch there. And as he does that, he slides that back gate underneath it. So it actually is a two-parter. Let me get just a little closer, and you can see right there, he gets it to about halfway, and then he just lets science do the rest. So right there, he's got it at an angle, and now he just pushes that bed right underneath it. Watch how that bed will slide back. Okay, so now he's sliding it. There you go. He's driving his truck underneath all that weight. So it's got to be nice and square. And if it's not square, then he has a heck of a time. But there you go. That's what you do. Now the cable's doing the rest. He's got the winch cable up there. He just pulls it till it stops. Boom, locks it in. And now he'll lower it. And now it's off to the dump, to the dump, to the dump. So this guy's job's never easy. He'll go get another empty one. But the key is you cannot fill that thing up past that. He's got to put a net on it, but there he goes. And people have been waiting to get in here. So there you go. I'm backing up. I'll get out of his way. He's squaring up, as they say. But yeah, it doesn't take much. So he will examine that load and make sure it's all square. So you can see over there, they got a whole pile of new material here. Oh, there's that tarp. Yep, he's got to put a tarp on it so all that stuff doesn't blow out on the freeway, or the CHP will give him a ticket. And yeah, so he's got to cover it up as much as he can. Look at that tarp. Got a big arm on it. I'll try to get on the other side of this thing, and I'll show you inside this job site of what I just did. But this is what's happening here. Yeah, he's getting all that stuff that's loosey-goosey, and yeah, he's got some trash to pick up. But there you go. That tarp is just for looks, basically. And I don't think he's getting on the freeway, but you never know. Where does all that stuff go? Who knows? But there he goes. One dumpster. Off to the races, as they say. So, all right, well, here's what they're picking up right now. Here's their next load. Just take you inside here, and I'll put you in. You're not going to be able to hear anything from me, so I'll be quiet. There's the fire sprinkler I just pulled out. And there's the plug. And there's the head I pulled. So yeah, right here. They're all wearing masks. I wonder why we're not wearing masks. We call that demolition. All right. He's looking at me like, what are you filming? I don't know what I'm filming. I'm just making content. for my mother. She's my #1 YouTube fan. So, hi Mom. Hi Dad. Papa Jer. Okay. Well, if you look around, you might know where I'm at. I'm in Point Richmond, not Richmond. They separate themselves from Richmond. It's Point Richmond. But yeah, you can see that these guys all have masks on, so I think that's a good thing. Yep, so all right, well, we'll get out of here. They offered me a donut, and boy, as soon as they offered me that donut, that's been on my mind. I told them donuts is like my kryptonite. It's like a drug. You know, as soon as you eat a few of them, you feel guilty you did, just like drugs. You know, you feel good while you're eating it, but then after you eat a couple of them, you go, why did I do that to this God-made body? All right. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for coming along with me on these dumpster pickup adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. Yep, look at that. This is why you got to have a cover on that dumpster. Stuff is not going to get blown out like that piece. And that's going to make its way down the road. All right. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Didn't I already say that? Yes, I did. All right. Let's get out of here. My job is done. The alarm panel here was a booger. It would not reset. So the fire sprinkler work is always easy, but the alarm paneling is the hard part. All right. Bye-bye, everybody. I told you. I couldn't get out of here without a free donut. So there you go. Kryptonite. Sugar and fatty oil. Yep. I wish they would have never offered it, but you gotta live a little, don't you think? You just can't turn down a free donut. So basically, I'm being polite. If they offer you something, you might as well take it. So that's what I'm doing. All right. Free donuts get me every time. Well, as always, I want to thank you again for this postscript free donut adventure. Yeah, the bars, they're the bigger ones. All right, let's go. People are looking at me bad. I don't blame them. Like, what is he doing? Get to work. Postscript. That's right. Just like I said, he was going to go drop off that dumpster, and there you go. So it's probably been about a half an hour or so before he dropped off one. I don't think that's the same one. I think they just go drop that off somewhere. So there you go. It's just the same thing. He'll lift that about halfway up, and you could see those wheels on the back. Well, hopefully those will work good, because that's what he's doing. He's releasing that cable. It's all from the inside now. I think the only thing he has to do is undo the... See, there's those wheels working. So those wheels are very important right there. And now he's driving away. Just like you pick it up, it's just the very same thing, the opposite deal. So, and then he'll push it. You'll see he's got his cable still hooked up, but that's what he's doing. He'll drop it down and then he'll give it a little nudge. So this guy's a professional. He knows what he's doing. But yeah, he's lifting all that gate all the way up, so that thing will drop all the way down. So it's empty, so it's pretty light right now, but they're gonna fill that full of concrete and other debris. But right now he'll get out of his truck and unhook the cable, and then he will be on his way. Yep, that's the same guy. So, and this is the laborer. He just said thank you to this guy. He's been waiting for an empty container. They just been piling it up by the back door. I showed you the big old pile. So, yeah. This person wants to go to lunch, so he's in a in a hurry. So he's just kind of one of those people that have to hurry up and get in there. But watch this. I think he'll give that a little nudge. I don't know, maybe not. But when this car pulled forward a little bit, he could be screwing with the trucker. He needs to get out of here, so he needs to back in, back out. So there's always that one person that just gets in the way. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, we'll cut this video off here. But you saw how it's done. Sometimes he'll push that thing in a little more, but I guess they're just going to leave it out. So he's going to do a 3-point turn, and this fellow, or fella, what's the difference between fellow and fellas? There he goes. He's doing the 7-point turn here. And if this guy goes any closer, well, he's really going to screw that trucker. All right, cut that wheel. Cut it, cut it, cut it. There you go. All right, now he's off to the next full dumpster. So I'm sure he likes the empty dumpster. Okay, there you go. Now he's gonna stop right there and really make that guy upset. He's gonna get out of the truck and make sure it's all good to go. Oh, he's pulling his cable back up. That's what he's doing. All right, there you go. Postscript, one full one up, one empty one down. All right, you know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Make us something out of nothing, you know that. It's not easy. Bye-bye, everybody.